Oh,
Nice.
God damn.
Nice.
Valerian and the city of 1,000 planets
In 3D.
in 3D. Woo!
This review is in 3D.
Oh.
Yeah,
Fuck up the camera 12 times.
All right.
Should have gone in the cop car.
We messed it up as
Just like the movie.
many
All right,
planets.
you want to start, Daniel?
Yeah, it starts out with the with hot sea monkey people.
No. Let's go earlier than that. Let's go opening
We
credits.
had a montage.
You forgot
Montage.
it's the montage. It starts out with a montage of all the spaceships being built, and then
Oh,
eventually
that's
the
right.
it's
future.
basically just showing the building
The
of
progression.
the planet or the city of 1,000
The
planets.
ISS.
Yeah.
I actually
Earth,
like it.
planet
I
Earth.
thought that. I
Cool.
thought the montage.
No commentary. No commentary.
Yeah, okay,
Straight
sorry,
plot.
montage.
Straight plot.
ISS becomes the city of 1,000 planets,
Yes.
where people come, all species, to intermingle and to exchange culturally.
This is over the
Yes.
course of like a couple hundred years.
Yeah, a couple hundred years. So it's like 2,400 something.
It's 2,500
Yeah,
something.
it's
Yeah.
in like
Yeah, but,
75.
yeah.
when it goes in there.
So, you start with the humans, then you get the aliens.
And then we jump over to hot sea monkey
Mule.
people.
Bad
Mule.
CGI,
Yeah.
That wasn't that bad CGI.
Okay. Well, no
Okay.
commentary yet. No
Just go,
commentary
just
yet.
go.
Let's
Quick,
keep going.
quick.
And then so they feed pearls to
Little mouse.
Yeah, little mouse creatures.
little mouse
and
cre-
they
and
poop
they
out a million pearls.
It's kind of like Gizmo. When if you get him wet, it starts popping shit off.
What is
That's
it?
what's going on.
But we hold on this planet for about 5 minutes, and then randomly stuff starts falling from the sky.
Yep.
Oh no!
That's a long fight.
It's-
And that
Yeah.
somehow destroys the
Basically,
yeah,
basically
big
nuke.
ship falls.
But some of them get in the big ship, not the princess. She got blown up.
She got
Yeah.
it.
They ripped the handle off the door.
The two
Hey, get him! And then just tap out her head and say goodbye.
Okay. Yeah.
And
All
then all
right.
of a sudden there's a light wave that goes out and we cut the Valerian.
Yeah, we cut to like
Okay, now
right,
we're-
he's on the beach.
We're doing scene by scene. We need to get more into
That's
broad
true, that's
strokes.
We will. Okay, after.
Revealing time.
Okay.
Okay, Jake. So now we meet our two leads, Cara Devine and other dude.
Her name is Valerian, and
His name is Valerian and Laura Lee.
Anyways, they
Laura
basically
Croft.
work as agents.
Yep.
Then they have a job on basically a super mall planet where they have to go
They're in the
get.
fourth dimension.
The big market.
Mall of
Yeah.
space.
That's real cool. That was cool.
That was.
Yeah.
We'll
That
talk
was-
about
that was-
opinions
They have to
later.
get a plot point.
Keep going.
So yeah, they have to get
Okay, so they gotta get
what?
this. They gotta get this
Everyone
box
shut
from Jabba the Hutt. All right, and so he goes in there, starts fighting him. He gets this box, and then he notices that there's this nice shiny marble.
Because he was dreaming. He dreamt of the
about
sea monkey
the-
people.
He dreamt about it, and then he's in the dream. He saw this marble, and so when he gets there, and he sees the marble. He's like, "Oh fuck, dude, shit!" So he grabs it.
Oh fuck! Shit!
Word for word.
That's exactly what happened. And then he, in order for him to get out of that dimension, that world, he's got to do something on this boxing that his arm's in, but it's broken. So his arm's stuck in that thing with the pearl, and everyone's trying to get after him because he was invisible.
Yeah, we get an action sequence at that point. They end up
Take
getting
it.
out of it.
Yeah, they get out of it. They their entire team dies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also the
That's
main transport here is literal fucking space school buses.
Space
Oh
school
my God.
bus.
Magic
That
school
looked like it was
bus.
filmed on a fucking
It
school
was
bus.
filmed on the school bus.
And that so okay, and so fuck. What did they do after that?
They go to the city.
They go.
Oh, they hop on Alex, which is their ship.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
go to the city. They go to.
That's a
Then they go to the city.
Security council.
We get
meeting.
some plot convenient, fucking exposition on, like everywhere everyone lives. We learn about the Jew-bots. We learn about all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Not you, bots. Yeah.
fucking humans. The economy's been in shambles for 30 years.
No, for a year. For 1 year.
Yeah.
They had a bad year.
30 years.
So 30 years was when the planet.
Blew
Yeah.
up.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm messing up my dates. It's
Okay.
like 500.
But
Okay,
continue.
keep
We're at
going
5
on.
minutes. Let's go. Keep going.
Okay.
We're not even halfway.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck, okay.
It goes fast.
Then at this point, we kind of just
No, the commander has to take the thing they got
to a meeting.
to talk to the meeting
Yeah.
because there's there's
red zone.
there's a red zone in the center of the
Alpha. The Alpha.
Of Alpha.
The whole area is
There's
called
this-
Alpha.
The planet of,
of
a
the
million
station.
cities.
If we didn't cover it, the thing
And it's
that
growing.
Is the animal that like.
Yeah, the little
Alright.
mouse creature.
The converter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the converter, the one that shits out shit.
Yeah, the mousey.
You have the key. You have
Anyways,
gates.
they get to the meeting. She says, "I'm gonna hold it because the commander shouldn't have it because that'd be too obvious. Makes sense." So he decides. So our Valerian decides to go with the commander into the meeting to run protection there. She runs outside the door, and then three random ass fucking creatures show up and start talking and bartering with her.
Kind of look
For
like
info?
Information
Kind of look like
partners.
Jake's
They're
dad.
basically Varys from fucking Game of Thrones. Anyways, she gets kind of distracted.
Jake,
Then
picture your dad.
they get a warning that half a dozen or a dozen creatures are gonna call.
A dozen.
Yeah, a dozen creatures are gonna enter the room and take the commander. Basically, that ends up happening. They all get slimed.
No,
Slime.
those are some weird
Slime.
weapons. Yeah, they don't kill.
Yeah.
Just they're
It's
set
slime,
to- they're set to
everyone's
stun.
And then
I don't think it was
Valerius
slime.
somehow has fucking equipment to get him out of the slime.
Yeah.
He gets out of the slime. After getting out of the slime, he goes and chases them. He gets Laura out also. Tells her to go grab the commander or whatever.
And then he chases
Yeah.
the ship.
And then they get in then they get in Alex.
That's pretty butterfly.
Yeah. And then after that, basically,
Goes to the
it's
dead
a pretty
zone.
good action
Chasing.
sequence of flying and stuff.
81 is 18.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, he crashes his ship.
So upset.
He's missing he's gone in some weird zone. They
Dead
can't
zone.
find him. He's in a
Red
dead zone.
Red zone, dead zone.
Yeah, so anyways, Loramine has to go find him. So she does a bunch of stuff with the dude. They go fishing, they grab a thing.
jellyfish.
We're skipping that. That's
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
post commentary. That's not plot
that's fine.
relevant
So then,
whatsoever.
so then we don't get back to the
Avatar
plot
sex,
until
that's
she wakes him up after getting the jellyfish. And then at that point, she gets taken by some creatures, and he has to go to Pleasure
Pretty butterfly.
Alley. Was it Alley?
Pleasure
Yeah,
Alley.
Pleasure Alley.
There, he gets
no.
a lap dance by
No,
Rihanna.
don't talk about. We're skipping all that.
That's not plausible.
But
That's not plausible.
at that time, she's getting ready to get in her dress.
Yeah,
And
and then,
they-
Well, no, she
presented
remember.
to-
Okay, so Liara got captured by the fishing bug people,
Yes.
Butterflies.
by butterfly
Maybe
people,
butterfly.
by the weird
Yeah.
Google
It
band.
doesn't matter. Whatever.
Okay.
Well, you have to know
They
because
mentioned-
Presented to an
mentioned their
emperor
name
of some
once.
weird people.
It's the Jake
Yeah.
people.
Then they are
Jake
Basically, at that point,
the autist.
he's just
about
eating
to
a
get
bunch of
eaten.
fucking food, and her head's gonna be the main course.
Yeah.
They stop that. Emperor dies, and then they
Then-
escape through a sewer.
And
Shut
then
that
Rihanna
down
dies.
real
Yeah,
quick.
Rihanna dies, also known as
she
Bubble.
shapeshifts into
She like
sand.
She
Yeah.
fell in the
Nefertiti.
That's a
she got-
whole
okay.
20
She got
minutes.
caught on
Anyways,
the trash
so-
and
So at that point, what happened after that? Fuck.
there's a lot of Star Wars shit
no,
that went
then
on.
they
in this.
go. No, then
Can't
they
say
just
that,
end
can't
up.
say that.
They end up to the Pearl people. They find it.
Yeah.
Then they have a talk conversation about pearls and
Yeah,
the,
what
a
actually
bunch of stuff we already
2
knew.
minutes, 2 minutes.
How the general actually killed them. And he meant to.
The commander.
Oh, sorry,
I
it
don't
was
fucking
commander.
care. And then
all
he
the army
destroyed the
ranks.
fucking. He destroyed the entire planet.
It would
Yeah.
help the
Like
economy.
he shot like a giant nuke at it, like a starfish, and like the
Dude,
moment it
just-
touched the
that's
planet, it just
true.
destroyed the planet. But it somehow doesn't destroy their escape pod.
Yeah, it doesn't
No.
matter. So,
Because the
so
thing's
I
big for
literally we
space.
learned everything we already know at that point. And then
We learned the commander
then-
was behind
yeah,
it all.
that's
Yeah,
basically
no,
big
because they
reveal.
had one shot where the guy was talking to him.
Direct to critic.
If they should shoot the missile, but you don't see his face. Yeah. But then when they're recapping it again, it shows him. It's like,
face.
whoa, it's the
Yeah.
commander!
Literally 5 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Literally 5 minutes. And the
John had
entire time they're just doing
watched
circular shots. I was getting
Tread.
dizzy of the amount of times they're walking around. And,
Oh,
And
yeah.
they're like, well, we can't go do this anymore. We gotta help the people that we screwed over.
this
You
whole
can
time,
see
The
John.
economy.
It's just a
the
voice.
whole time, the robots and the soldiers are getting ready to blow up the.
Keep going.
All right, so yeah. Anyways, they punch him. They do their planet gun. They fix their planet.
They give him the pearl and the converter.
Then they start to basically charge up to leave.
It's like- yeah, it's
General
like that-
has basically a suicide pill.
It's like this,
happened where all the
planet
robots
killer
start
from
shooting everyone.
Transformers.
Soldiers don't.
The most
Soldiers
significant
will
thing
always
happens after
choose
that.
death.
They're able to stop the
humiliation.
explosions that they set up,
The
which is
ship-
timed for 4 minutes, I think. 1 second before it goes off. And then
the
after
ship
that,
flies
Buzzer
off.
beater, buzzer beater.
They're left in the middle. They get married, and that's
Oh,
it.
no, she said maybe. She said
Maybe.
maybe.
Oh, yeah.
That means it's gonna be a
that's
part
the plot
2.
of this movie. All right, under 10.
Under 10 minutes, we did it.
Yeah.
We did it. All right, let's dissect it.
She got
All right.
So okay.
Okay, let's
so-
talk about initial thoughts going into this movie. So Daniel here,
Let-
only one.
Let's go person by person. Daniel, what was your initial thoughts
I would say-
before going in?
I was very excited for this movie. It looked like a good, fun sci-fi film to go see. Something new.
Okay.
Antonio?
No, how about Jake?
No. Antonio.
He did the
Antonio,
straight
go.
I saw a couple trailers for it on the internet, and I thought it was okay, but then I didn't have high hopes for it. But you know what? That's what it is.
Okay, fair enough.
This movie looked like total garbage.
Do you wanna
from
go
the
Tyler?
trailers?
Circle.
From all
Shut up.
advertisements.
Okay, one at a time.
I saw a lot of trailers on the YouTubes in the past couple days.
Matt Pat.
I saw. This is not a sponsored video.
Good.
But
Shake.
It should be,
I tried to go in unbiased as a film critic. I wanted to look at it in a positive or in a neutral light,
Okay.
and I am here to give you that
I'm glad
review
that this
shortly.
movie's failing
Very,
the box office.
very
Other
professional.
than for
One
me,
day.
other than the trailers I saw, I tried to stay away from the reviews. The biggest thing is we looked at the budget and we talked about the Matt Pat video beforehand. That's my
I've not
experience.
seen-
I tried to go in neutral.
Not seen any reviews, so
Yep.
whatever you hear is straight
Yeah.
from the heart.
And then
Shoot
John,
with my
you want to go
heart.
now? Then we'll go to Jake.
I critique with my heart.
The first trailer I saw, I thought it looked really dumb, and then I saw more trailers. I'm like, all right, maybe it won't be that bad.
Every
Alright.
trailer looked
Okay.
absolute fucking
Okay.
garbage to me. It just looked like generic sci-fi trash, and that's what exactly was.
All right. So to help keep Jake,
All right.
to help keep
This
Jake.
movie was worse than
Hey,
Arrival.
hey, we're like, no,
Okay.
no, don't you dare
Okay,
say
go.
that. All right, Cameron's in charge here.
Okay.
I say we separate this into 3 acts. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So the first act I would say ends after the shop. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second
Yeah.
act ends after the alley.
Basically exposition.
The
Like,
third
sorry,
act is everything
yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
It's a hero's
So let's
journey.
talk about first act.
I'd say that was the best part of the
I
movie.
thought
I
there was
can't
a
agree
lot of potential there.
Potential.
Hope.
There's
Yeah.
this potential too.
My personal opinion is they made you. They had a lot of stuff that you
I
were
don't
just
think
supposed
anyone's
to
feeling
assume
him.
was like just happening because why not?
That's okay, but I'm okay sometimes being thrown into an experience.
No,
You know,
that's fine, but
because
they
this
just
movie
did-
sucked
they
at
did it a little
explaining
bit
shit.
Too much. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
dude.
I'm not gonna fault
Doesn't need
them
to
for
be
doing exactly the
explained.
opposite of what the weakest point was.
Okay.
Some stuff was stupid. School buses. I thought the mall thing was
It was a
okay-ish. It was a cool idea.
I didn't understand
cool
how he
concept.
interacted
Yeah,
with the
that-
one world and like other world. Like
It was just his hand in the
Yeah,
real
no, but-
place.
So
At
there were
sometimes,
3
but-
dimensions.
see, no, that was the thing. Like, was he able to like affect what was going on in both worlds? It's
Because
It's
his
all-
body
it's
was
all-
he was able to run into the
okay,
blue people.
So let's say like his hand was really heavy in the other world. Why did he fall through the floor in the other world?
His hand was heavy in
Yeah,
all the
still-
worlds.
Jake just
Yeah.
wants to know if this man could jerk
But
himself
no.
off in every single world.
No, that's
I
a
get
fair
you, Jake.
question
I
to ask.
There were
understand.
3 worlds. There was just the desert, and then there was the shop, and then there was.
No, I'm talking about the dimensions. I'm just saying world and dimension.
It's the same thing at this point. That stuff was cool. It's nice that we got to
Daniel's
see all
making
the
faces. Why don't you fucking say
fucking
something? Defend this movie.
John
I-
Goodman.
what?
Oh
I
no,
said it's a good
yeah, was that a
concept.
John
Yeah,
Goodman?
That was John
definitely-
Goodman.
Was that John Goodman?
I think that was John Goodman.
There's some many John Goodman
That was
experience
his
in
best
there.
character in the movie.
Yeah.
No, that was Rihanna.
No,
Yeah.
Riano was
Okay, that's the second
Rihanna
act.
was
so-
too
yeah.
Sorry, give it a little bit of taste.
I like that their ship sounded like a TIE fighter.
I like the dark sound effects. where they
Okay.
just threw the knife
The-
inside.
Did you know that Star Wars copied off this movie?
They went in a trash chute. Never seen that before.
This movie did a shit job of like making me give a shit about the characters.
Oh,
The
yeah.
actors didn't care, especially even you could tell even in the first act they didn't really care.
Maybe-
Kind of
maybe-
monotone.
maybe this is
all
a-
the banner and stuff was dead. Like the flirting was stupid. All of it was
I
stupid
feel like
as far as that
this
stuff goes.
isn't an unpopular opinion, but I did not like Valerian's voice.
Hey.
It sounded like he was
Hello.
doing a parody, but this was the real movie.
I hate that
He's just
actor.
trying to sound
Yeah.
super like macho. He's
That
like,
was,
no, he sounds
Hey,
he was so monotone and like everything was the same. But although I can't say
Fucking. I
Best
didn't
joke in
believe
the
for
movie.
the longest
best,
time.
best joke in the
Started
movie was
doing-
the first joke she made. 3
Rest of
minute,
my
3 minute
context.
joke.
Write 'em
oh
out.
my god, that was stupid.
Oh, the best joke in the movie was I'm allergic to feathers.
I'm allergic to feathers. Yeah, that was the best one.
Pretty butterfly.
Oh.
Yeah, the actors I'd say were pretty weak.
I don't speak Polish. Fuck
French.
I saw,
But-
I saw a different movie.
This movie wins conceptually.
Concept? No.
Conceptually, it wins. With the world building,
No.
yes.
The world building
Yes.
isn't that bad. I'll defend. Like, they did a good job of that stuff.
Conceptually, like new sci-fi concepts plus world building.
Sci-fi concept. This
I don't
is-
think anything was
This
new.
was all stolen from 2001.
I don't. Okay, fuck
Shut
off
the
with
fuck
that,
up,
but,
Jake.
You said that so
When was the last time you saw interdimensional marketplace in a movie?
Oh, it's
Doctor
2001.
Strange.
2001.
That's the one space.
Well, it was Futurama.
Futurama. Like, it's not a movie, but there's still many episodes on Futurama with the same fucking concept.
I think it
it's
was
not
Which
new.
they stole. We haven't
From
seen on the
this
big
movie.
It
screen.
was in the comics first, or in the graphic novels.
It wasn't. I don't think this. I
Pokemon.
don't think this was.
I don't think there's
comic
any new
story.
concepts.
I think this was like a original story.
I think it was a well done.
The world building is
See.
good. The world building was fine.
Mm-hmm.
I like the balls. Okay, when they all went on his thing, and then they shot him on the other guy, and
Yeah, that was-
he went through all the.
Oh,
You
The
like
mom
that?
scene. The
Yeah,
mom
like
scene was
that.
stupid.
Bucky
was
balls.
Mama.
Die.
Named
But you're gonna die. You had that thing, and you had the one that she was trying to talk to later, where she's like, Just fucking-
the autism race.
Jake, okay. So,
Nerd!
okay. So are we done with the first fucking act?
Yes.
Okay.
First
what's the
act
second
was the highlight, and I just
Oh
goes
no!
down.
We
it was like
can't
it was like a
forget the
U.
scene where like the general is like trying to like tell them about his like rank and shit, and like trying to get her to get the thing. He just like said so. He basically just read off the script. No, I am your higher command. I deserve to have this.
Oh yeah, all the secret information. Like you have to be a 5-star general.
There were so many bad line readings in this movie.
My God.
We didn't even talk about the Blue People planet. I feel like that just went on for too long. It was just her like spinning around in circles.
Yeah, that
It's
was.
like, oh, the pearls, and then
I was okay with that.
important plot point: the little kid takes a pearl. Remember that for later.
Okay, well, I thought that was okay.
We didn't even talk about the main actual plot
was- it
point,
was
why
slow
they
at that
went to
time.
the shop planet.
Oh, we did.
Well, I mean, we did,
We
but,
did.
like-
They went to go get the fucking little mousy character.
Little mouse character.
Yeah.
Fucking
Anyway.
Oh yeah, they also
Mighty
just
Mouse.
their entire they just have their special forces team just die.
Oh yeah.
They just like
The
No
giant,
one gives
they're
a
like,
shit about
see
that.
ya.
It was
The
legit,
greatest thing was
I mean,
no,
it was
the
legit
greatest thing-
expendable 4,
I
but I
like
mean,
how they
hashtag
took
shout
out
out.
took out the gunner.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I thought that was creative. That was well done. That character, to me, was one of the stronger people in the movie.
You didn't like when he was singing to her?
no, that was okay.
I like
That's
that he was just
quirky,
doing
but
random
okay.
hand gestures.
I don't know where we
Yeah.
are.
That's what that guy would
Remember
do.
the guy with the big
Yeah,
hat?
he's like,
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought that was
I
great.
thought he was going to be a lot more in the movie.
ready
It's
for
not.
it?
He
Rip.
dies.
Just fucking.
I'm okay with that
I
though.
like to
You can-
salute.
Like just had a team of people, but no.
Okay,
You
well,
see,
in the
I
second
thought,
act, this is where it started.
hold on, I'm still in the first act. So, okay, so the little dog thing that came in there, that like was, like, no,
The
it's a
mouse.
mouse.
The
thing that
smeller?
chased
The
them?
dog
Oh,
thing
yeah,
that went
yeah.
into the bus. When it fell, it had like part of her like dress,
Yeah.
and she made a big deal like, ah, I fucked up my dress. And then as he fell, he had the piece of cloth from
Yeah.
the dress on the finger.
Yeah.
I thought there was gonna be like more of a,
They would've
like that
sniffed
guy
him out
was
later.
gonna, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
Oh, the
that-
guy come.
Yeah,
That's the
the guy
sequel.
come back. That's
Yeah.
part
It's
2.
the sequel.
Valerian too.
Oh,
You let
you
me
heard
to
it here
die.
first. You heard it here
Yes.
first.
You let me to die in big
This
market,
movie is dying in the
Valerian.
box office
Yeah, this
already.
movie's
You
gonna.
heard it here
Jabba the
first.
Hutt, Jabba the Hutt's coming back.
All right, second act.
I thought this is when the movie actually started to
This,
die.
it was like a U.
Like, I
Act
thought this was
2.
low.
No,
It
no.
didn't move. It
No,
didn't move.
it was
There was an
a- it was
hour
just
where it
down,
just didn't
probably.
move plot wise.
It's just
We gotta introduce our.
Even
No, the
you,
second act.
Daniel,
You gotta
have to
introduce
agree.
it.
It didn't move for the like
okay.
for an hour there.
Dude,
It's more like a J.
No,
It-
Cameron.
it-
You have to introduce
what
yourself.
the fuck?
Cameron, you gotta introduce your 3 characters that just give out information or are weird.
No, we
Oh.
already had them established. Oh,
We
I
didn't
guess
even talk
yeah.
about that.
Okay, they weren't that bad. I
Oh,
thought they were gonna be
shit.
a lot more annoying.
2, 3, 4.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, we said like the series.
It goes right in the
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
But yeah, 3 guys, they got
many
paid for
miles?
information.
But her interaction with them sucked. They
Yeah.
weren't that bad. She sucked because she was just fucking. These people are just businessmen with information, and she's just threatening them.
I
That's
agree
not how you
with
get
Yeah,
information.
Punk.
Fucking 3
Platypunks.
platypunks.
I look like Jake's dad.
No, but Daniel, what'd you think of the middle part of this movie? What'd you think of Act 2?
Are we talking pre Pleasure Island or whatever?
So where?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
where's this starting? So it's starting at the council meeting.
Yes.
I liked the council meeting. I liked meeting all the alien races.
Yeah.
All the alien designs were excellent.
I
would've
did like
said
that.
they're
I liked it
I
at
like-
the beginning.
I liked it was very diverse. I liked it wasn't only
The
humanoids.
Like
Yeah.
Gumball Machine Man.
Some of that
Yeah.
stuff.
No, like the visuals
Like-
and concept of this movie, as we said, were
Visuals look good.
The worst looking
Okay.
alien was like I expected, the one from the trailer, the stupid white people. Especially on their planet, they just looked like too smooth,
they look-
as
yeah,
Jake
yeah.
described.
I didn't like the fish guy. The real blocky fish man in the beginning.
The guy in the
The
suit.
one with that his hand was sticky after.
Yeah.
That was
It was like a big daddy.
A 2-second set.
A big
I
daddy.
didn't like him.
I didn't like that man.
Okay, fish
What did you
man.
like about him?
That was big fish.
He was a fish in a suit. He was in a underwater suit.
Why the hell was he sticky?
Because he's a fish.
Because he's got.
He's in a suit.
He's covered in
Okay,
slime.
okay,
Okay.
okay. His fin was extended out.
We don't even need a fucking
He
word
could have been
about
fucking gimp like Nemo.
Okay, continuing on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Like
But okay.
a fucking
Because his fin
gimp.
didn't work.
He was like gimp.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
So,
Same universe. Same universe.
Same universe.
Gimp like Nemo.
Don't find a Dorothy.
Dorothy. It's Dory.
Yeah, but
What?
Fucking Dorothy.
Back on track.
it. Thank you, John. Thank you,
alright,
Comanche.
one thing. Oh, that's a little later. I'll say that in one. But second act.
Valerian
It just didn't move.
Well,
Valerian
okay.
wasn't in most of the second
There
act.
was no plot development in the second act after like he frees her
It
from
was
slime.
it was building up Lamaria.
But she did a shit job. Like
Malaria.
Laura, right?
It was her. No, it was
Whatever.
girl.
Laura Mine.
Laura.
She didn't really get built up though because you didn't care about her.
Yeah, she had to show off her skills.
You didn't care about
What
her.
did she
though.
do?
Like,
She got caught by a fucking butterfly.
She went fishing
I almost would have wanted
with Bob.
Pretty
I,
butterfly.
would, I thought it would have been better if it was her first time in this fucking city.
Yeah.
So like you get more of the wonderment and like her visually like looking at the shit and being like, wow, look how weird this is. Or,
Visually
whoa.
looking at it.
No, like there's a way to do that, and you don't see. There's
Like,
no
wow.
awe. There's no awe. Yeah, I know. I fucking underplayed that. Just fucking acting this movie. What I'm saying is that would have been better, a better direction
She
than her
visually
just
looked at
normalizing
it.
everything.
Like,
No, but there's a way to look at something and
you
see
like-
wonderment.
Visually.
Did you like
I know that's what I said, but just like the line reads in this fucking movie,
John
it was
got
as wooden as my
John got
fucking
it.
sentence a couple minutes
As
ago.
wooden?
Shut the
Yes,
fuck
as
up!
wooden.
Tony.
Distracting.
All right, how'd you guys feel about the Bob fishing scene?
Jellyfish.
Fishing for the
Ooh.
jellyfish.
Ooh.
That was weak. I'll admit that was weak.
That was just stupid.
I wonder who the fuck Bob is.
It was like
She-
God
Well, no,
Valerian's
but
dead.
Bob.
I get the jellyfish.
It was
You
just,
gotta
There's
learn.
no need for her to go in the fucking ship
it
with
was
him.
just that scene
Yeah.
from the Phantom
What?
Menace.
That's
There's
true.
no need.
You just gotta make sure you don't get inhaled.
Just the scene.
There's no need for her to go.
Yeah, this movie stole from Phantom Menace. It's just the same scene as the
The
Phantom Menace.
Gungans.
No, my biggest problem with that fucking scene is when she's like, I'm a good driver. I can help you.
Because
When he's
that's a
already
joke.
halfway. When he's already halfway.
Let me
through,
drive.
God, hey,
I drive.
ask me what I do.
As he's fucking halfway through, already grabbing the fucking jellyfish.
I
I'm a
expect,
good
I expect
driver.
you to take over the controls and then get gulped. Gotta watch out. Gotta go.
I'm a powerful woman. Let me drive.
Nemo.
I saw Wonder Woman. Let
And
me
then,
drive.
So then she fucking puts a jellyfish on. For,
Yeah, so
for
the
a minute.
Find
jellyfish
where Valerian is.
looks
And
at your
yeah,
memories.
we literally get a cutaway to every moment
Valerian.
they had together in the movie. So
The
Valerian.
movie there would have been fine.
Oh yeah, you know what?
I think that was about half her lines was her just screaming Valerian.
yeah.
In case you didn't know. what
She
the
learns
name
the
of
fucking
movie
information you
was.
need to find him. She fucking finds him. And
Then we
she
get
does
that
the
line of
stupidest trope, which is just yelling the person's name.
She walks in and is like, Valerian! Of course you're not going to find him.
He didn't even say thank you. He just gets to wake up. He's like,
All right. All right. If you made it this
Fuck
far,
her,
if you
man.
made it this far in the
He
vid,
didn't know
comment
how long
thank
he was
you in the
out. He didn't know
comments
any
so we know that
information or
you're
any context
you're
to
sticking with us.
understand
No.
to thank her.
no,
Did she
I
say
would have.
thank you
You should have said
when-
thank
when
you.
she got
Thank
unstuck?
you. Thank you
but
in the
he doesn't
comments.
know.
He doesn't know what she went through.
Hey,
It doesn't matter.
When she got unstuck, did she say thank you?
No.
No.
So see, they're even.
But she wasn't in danger. She
was-
was
she
not
was
gonna
sleeping.
die in the
Neither
stuck.
was he. Oh shit! We forgot to talk about the fucking space scene that started this, where he was in the rip-off Millennium Falcon chasing the triangle ships.
Oh yeah.
That
yeah.
was good.
And the triangle ship.
I like that
flew up.
cool design for the
Yeah.
ships.
I would say the designs are cool. The action, though, I thought was really good. I felt like that was one of the strong points of this movie, and I thought that would have been really bad in this movie.
I think the speed at which he got out of his big ship and went to the jet, or like the tiny ship, and still caught up with the other one was kind of.
It was on autopilot.
Well, Alex
so
was
okay,
piloting
yeah.
it.
I'm okay with that stuff. I'm
Just
more
a little
angry
tiny
about the
ship.
fucking Millennium Falcon-sized
Yeah.
gaps
Yeah.
that he was
Yeah.
able to go through.
Whatever.
Also, Another problem with that was,
That's alpha
can you
for you.
take? I need you to take me to the shortest route to the fucking people.
Just gotta go through
and
the
it
walls.
goes through all the walls.
Through all the world.
And throughout all the world.
He
that
runs
we-
throughout the entire city, basically.
And then the problem with that is
There's no
they
infrastructure.
fucking were talking about earlier when they first got there how all the different species, and we see every one of those, even though it made it sound like they're all in different sectors entirely. That's my problem there.
That was true.
It's like
He ran
fucking.
through like the water one too, and like blew a hole in the side.
It was
That
basically just space Zootopia. That's what it was.
This movie just ripped off Zootopia.
It said, I felt like 30 million people was pretty low.
Yeah,
They said
thought it was
30
gonna be a
million.
lot
9 million
more
of which
people.
are humans. I think they
Humanoids.
Said. I think humanoids.
What is
Okay,
this?
that all live in the West. That's mine.
What is it?
It's water.
Yeah, the numbers are weird on this
You
one.
gotta rip
They
on
had
this
half.
thing, it's
They had half a
fucking
mil later
water.
on,
Rip.
like soldiers die in that battle.
Yep.
Which is a really high number if you're only having 30 million.
And they
on the
had
main thing.
6 million die on the planet.
They could have probably made all those billions and it would have been more realistic. I mean, just for numbers wise.
So anyways, she finds him, and then we go to our best
All
part
right.
of the second act.
Oh my God, Paradise Alley.
Pleasure.
No,
Pleasure.
first we gotta talk about how she sees a butterfly.
Yeah, she sees a
And it
butterfly.
says, "Pretty butterfly." The exact line. Like that's not even an exaggeration.
See, that was the line I thought was gonna be the worst in the movie, but then
I-
5 minutes later you got a worse one.
I thought it was gonna like come
And then
alive.
and then
Peter.
the butterfly is actually a lure, and she gets dragged up like it's fishing.
Why did he know?
The best scene.
To be
Because he
fair,
knows things.
I had
What
her-
were they
I had
fishing
her
for?
falling off the cliff, so
People.
that's actually better than what I had.
Yeah.
Oh, then the best fucking alien throughout. Was that CGI? Because it looked like a puppet.
What?
That one. The fucking weird.
That one.
The one she was.
I am the
Getting
one
dressed
to
with.
wait.
Oh, the-
Oh, she's getting
Ah!
dressed
Like the
with.
Palm
Nah, that was a
Springs.
CGI. Okay. They wouldn't use a puppet.
Well,
in this.
we got to see the best part of the city,
Rihanna.
the horror alley. We got to see
We got
prostitutes
to
in
see
the.
Bubble Rihanna.
Well, no, we had to talk about the prostitutes on the
This
way.
is the part that Jake missed.
You
that
missed?
He would have ranted
Yeah.
so hard at.
Oh my
He left after
God.
Butterfly, but was back for Rihanna.
Oh, you missed out. He walks through the prostitute alley. He got to see all the prostitutes.
No, that stuff was fine.
Yeah, that was cool. Like,
I liked it.
The worst.
The-
the worst line.
Those probably his best lines, honestly,
Yeah.
in the movie. I like.
that's when he actually
I'm allergic
pulled
to
off
that.
being like the sarcastic
Asshole.
spaceman.
I'm allergic
It
to
worked.
feathers.
Couldn't fall off
Pe-
most of
they
the
had,
time.
they had a peacock like
Yeah,
prostitute.
he'd say like I'm allergic to feathers.
I'm allergic
No,
to
but
feathers.
those are creative designs for prostitutes.
I don't speak
Mm-hmm.
Polish.
I don't speak French.
And then he goes to his strip club.
And then he gets pulled in by I don't know that actor, but an actor.
You've seen him.
Man.
You've seen him in other
You've
movies.
seen him.
You know who he is.
He was in
Doesn't matter what
Gattaca.
he's in.
He was in
Anyway, he's the owner.
Finding Dorothy.
Yeah, he's
It's
the
like
owner.
Clam
And then he-
girls.
The Glam Girls.
Clam girls.
Clam.
I
They,
have
Girls?
they look like clam though.
They said what? I thought it said clam jam.
It was Clam.
No,
it was
Glam Girls.
Glam.
just plays a song
Glam
and
Girls.
Rihanna just like goes on just switching through many different costumes.
Yeah, that was
Like,
really
next-
cool.
I like that.
I mean, it was
neat.
alright.
Yeah.
I don't know
It
why
went
he
on
was
for
in it.
way too
went on-
long.
There's no
long.
point to it.
And
though.
cutting to it,
America
cutting
Clown?
to it. I was like cutting to his face every like 10 seconds, just like, oh,
No, the best one was America Clown.
American
The
Clown.
70s.
And then he like pulls out a gun
Yeah.
and he's like he stuns the guy and she's like, my name can be whatever you want. And then she's like,
That was
"No,
cool,
you're
too.
I
my
like
name."
the,
I
I like
like
the part
that.
where she turned into him.
Yeah, you won't shoot yourself.
What are you supposed to be? I'm 10-year-old you. You want to shoot yourself?
The
Just the
fucking bet.
minister. I order you to stop.
Yeah. Rihanna was surprisingly one of the better parts of the movie
Yes,
for
she
me.
was.
I cried.
I thought she
cried when she
looked good in
died.
that stuff.
I'm surprised they
Her
actually
as
killed
Bubble.
her.
Yeah, I thought she
her
was
as
gonna
Bubble
be-
was
Yeah,
pretty good.
it seems so useless though, because she just dies 10 minutes later.
Hey,
That's how
after
she
she's
died.
She's
Garbage.
and then and her final living is worse than
Oh,
death.
she is so
It's like,
That was like,
They
oh my
didn't even
God.
introduce anything to like why her life is pain.
Well, she
or
was,
anything.
Well, no,
she was
'cause
forced
she-
into prostitution when she was 4.
Oh,
Yeah, she's
okay.
an illegal immigrant.
And she's an
Illegal
illegal
immigrant.
That
Thanks,
was
Trump.
a funny line.
Yeah, I'm an illegal
I don't
immigrant.
think we were supposed to laugh at that line.
Yeah, we fucking died.
She had a lot of big like monologues.
No,
Yeah.
but it's okay. I thought she acted it pretty okay.
I mean, she acted fine.
Yeah.
Cam was just saying that because it was Rihanna.
And then she turns into Nefertiti and turns into sand and dies.
Yeah.
Because they also just like murder an entire like fucking government. Like they meet the emperor of this people and they just fucking murk him.
Oh yeah.
It's not that they just murked him. The way it was done, they just fucking started killing everyone.
I like that the
They're like-
falls on her head and she just goes on.
Yeah, she's
That was cringe.
I have to go in with disguise or I might cause a diplomatic incident. Or I could just kill the ruler. That was great.
Also, okay, this is more nitpicky on my end, but like, why would like there be zones that only some species are allowed in?
Yeah.
Like something like that. Like some of them, like for example, the fucking super sensitive ones that were in charge of like keeping records and shit.
stuff?
Yeah.
No, they're in
Them-
neuroscience.
Yeah, okay, well them it makes sense because it's fucking very specialized and needed for the ship. But these assholes are just sitting there not doing anything.
Well, they've lost. There's like no government anymore. There's no really overruling council anymore for this stuff.
I thought those were gonna be like super tiny things. Those things were fucking huge.
They were
What,
pretty big.
The big neural
shit.
people.
The neural people.
Yeah, those things were fucking huge. I thought they were tiny.
So yeah,
Oh shit. Ant-Man.
third
looking.
act.
They break out whatever her name is.
They break out. It's like, oh, the princess is guiding me.
Oh yeah, no, and then they like automatically just find the people. Like,
Because he had the princess in him.
So
Yeah, and then we gotta.
yeah, yeah.
the plot goes from being like a fucking snail to full cheetah. It's so quick.
Like, there's no plot development in Act 2. It's all just them trying to find each other.
World
And
building.
It just all gets pushed in Act 3. They're like,
Yeah.
oh wait, by the way, the blue people, they got the general.
Commander.
Whatever.
The general's back in the command base.
Oh, can we talk about him for a second?
Yeah.
I actually liked him.
He was cool.
I thought he was okay.
Who?
Like,
He was just confused the entire. He was like, "What?"
but that's what he.
Oh, the
that's
general?
what
I was-
fucking
yeah.
would happen in a situation like that. He keeps asking questions. He's doing his job.
He's getting ordered
Oh,
around by
yeah,
the
I
major.
forgot.
General, guard the door.
I forgot
Yes,
I
sir.
forgot the whole point that they were like torturing one of the.
Yeah, that doesn't
Like,
that doesn't
was a
matter.
One of the
It's a buddy
blue
showed up
people.
later.
trying to get
He
information.
turned
Get
white.
you out of here.
I don't know where the fuck they got him from.
I was really worried the Asian guy, the third.
Oh, yeah,
command
he was gonna be
I
a-
thought he was gonna die.
No, I thought he was gonna be
gonna get
part
shot
of the
in the head.
commander's team.
No.
Oh,
I
my
knew
God.
he was with them the
Yeah.
whole time.
I felt like he just didn't know what was going on most of the time.
But that's
Yeah.
okay.
It was just like when they were in whatever place, they just kept cutting back to them every 5 minutes. Like, you know where they're at yet? Nope. Okay, back to Valerian.
Yeah, they
Kinda
revealed
need
that
that.
the commander did it
It's
all.
probably the producer was like, "What's going on in the like command center?"
They
I need that.
They bring in the
They're
extra.
still in Thonal. They're still in the dead
Yeah.
zone.
I like
Everyone
the
knows.
space battle.
Oh no! Can we talk about the dead zone? Jake, what's
The
the
dead
note
zone?
you wrote down? Fucking.
Oh no, she's like.
This is back in the first act.
Okay, so he's racing around chasing that ship, and then all of a sudden, like he goes, it's like, oh, don't worry, you won't have any more communication once you enter the dead zone.
She repeats this for
You'll
like
go-
3 minutes.
And then they see he
Multiple times.
enters the dead zone. It's like, Valerian, are you there? Valerian, Valerian. Oh, he must have entered the dead
So
zone.
the dead zone actually they just don't have cell signal is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Because they did say it's like,
Yeah,
oh, you can't
some
breathe there, but really
fucking
you
T-Mobile
can't
looking ass.
communicate there for some reason. It's great.
Alright. So
Kinda
then in the
like
third
tech
act.
zone.
Group chat don't
Where are we
work.
in the third act? Shit.
Shit to the
Are we to the point where they find
Yeah,
him?
no, they're just explaining the whole plot.
There's nothing
you know,
to fucking
about
explain in the end. Like
Well-
they catch him, you get some Scooby Doo
One thing
shit.
I
It's
didn't-
like, we know you did it, Commander. He's like, oh, you got me.
Yeah, Commander decided to use nukes in a space battle that brought down the Reaper ship on the.
fucking just expose the planet so fast. It's so fucking
It's
funny.
amazing.
It just
Yeah.
fucking boom.
It's
ignited the
I don't
atmosphere.
understand how that happened.
Those are great.
Oh,
Good.
I
It was
know.
like, use the few got missiles, sir. God help us.
There were people on that planet.
No, the best part was the fucking general like legitimizing his reasoning. It's gonna crash the economy. We would not have recovered.
I didn't
It's like,
understand.
how small is this economy
Well,
that blowing up one planet?
No, they wouldn't have gotten into.
No, the sanctions against the
What
humans.
was the plan? Why?
Do you care about your species?
What did the planet do to them?
Yeah,
They're
it's
just
like-
trying to harvest
Couldn't leave in the
pearls.
back.
Exactly. Like,
No, there was a space battle. He's like, do you want to put savages in front of the future of the human race? Because they had to defeat the bad guys in this war we don't know
unknown
about.
bad guys.
What?
Okay, I got another thing.
They-
Alright.
exactly what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why would the sanctions
The
even
planet
come
just
in?
happened to be there.
Yeah.
Alright.
They were just fighting over the
That wasn't
planet.
even a
Why
planet
did
that was
we're gonna have
involved
a
in the
conversation.
fucking whole
Alright.
thing.
Because the ship
So-
fell into
Yeah.
it.
the ship.
sanctions would have been Because
You had all
because
these different
they
things
didn't
on this
need-
ship.
This is
No, the
after.
sanction would be
So-
because.
Because they
everyone
wiped
sharing
out
the
an entire
cultures,
planet
sharing the
using their
languages.
giant nuke.
No, I
The
thought
blue
the sanction
people
would be
have been
because
on
they
this
lost.
part of the
planet
fucking
for a
established
long
universe.
ass
It's not,
time.
I don't think it's that big of a thing.
But how?
Antonio, shut up.
I'm talking to the people.
No, they can't hear you. There's
They
not,
can
it's
hear
not
me.
like we
They
have
can hear
separate
me.
mics
I'm
or
I'm
anything.
up
It's
here.
like-
They can hear me better than you guys.
your
Okay,
our
get
voice
this.
is-
Get this shit. Okay.
What do you want to say so bad?
Okay, the blue people were on the fucking in the middle of the damn shit. They were accessing all the language. They said they learned so many fucking new languages from this one shitty ass thing. But during the meeting, the commander needed a translator for this damn thing. When they've got access to all of these different languages,
Commander doesn't care about learning alien languages.
neither does Laura Croft.
Could just use no. That's what the three
I
fucking
got.
Stooges are
Don't
for.
worry, I got my own
It's
translator.
Yeah.
Pigeons.
Well, yeah, okay, so
Pigeons.
I thought those things on their neck
even
were
know what those
automatic
are.
translators.
yeah,
There's
intercoms.
no. The translator was on her arm.
Oh, thing I liked. I actually like the suits. I thought I was gonna
Suits
hate
were
it.
cool.
I like the
Suits
suits.
are-
The suits are pretty good.
I just want to know
They're
what
pretty
happened after they
practical.
fell
Like-
into the garbage can.
All right, so we can talk about how these people went from not having space travel and living in huts on the beach to mastering space travel, learning languages.
Yeah,
Within like
that
a year.
montage was a little
There-
too.
no, it was-
30 years.
Well, no, 30 years for them to get there, but
Oh,
within
no,
a
it's like
year they
probably
had
like
it mastered.
15
I don't understand how they're just going through the spaceship. They're like, oh, this is
No, because
this
they don't know
language.
how to
This is-
fucking make food.
They had the
That's
internet.
Really,
They
and
put a
keep
hood
them
on.
going.
I guess.
They don't.
That
They
was
speak
not 15
English,
years for
right?
them to get like.
They learned
Right.
it.
They just, all they do is touch their head. That's how they communicate. It's like,
No,
Wow.
did you not
wow.
hear them say?
Wow.
It was stupid, but
Okay, here's my big thing too.
Oh
I
my.
whispered this to John. I was like, okay, so you know how it's a big deal that there was only one pearl left? Why didn't they just feed the creature the pearl and then they won't have to worry about it?
Well, they needed the creature.
I don't
But
really
they
like
had the creature.
They did. That's what they feeded the
thing-
pearl
thing
for.
makes
They
more
did.
pearls.
What?
I
Okay,
don't think
no,
they had it
they
on
got the
their-
creature after they went to Jabba the Hutt. Okay.
Remember, and they-
that whole like hour, but before going to the blue people, why didn't they just give them the pearl?
What?
What are you
They didn't need
talking
the
about?
pearl. They didn't need it.
They didn't know what the fuck the pearl
Yeah.
was.
But
Like,
they
they're
knew
like,
that
what
it
would they get?
duplicated stuff.
Well, why would they need a fucking more giant
If it
20
was-
megaton pearls?
Because it was the last one ever.
My question.
So
They didn't know that.
No, they had. Remember, they bought the giant pearl.
You got a big ass pearl.
What giant
Wait.
pearl?
Remember, they bought from the guy who was like,
Junkrat.
yeah, from Junkrat Man with the
Oh,
goggles.
yeah.
Well, they don't. Yeah.
That's not the same
Wait.
pearl though.
Can we-
No, it's a bigger pearl.
Yeah, they got a
John.
bigger pearl. There's
Fucking
another
back it up to
pearl.
one.
That's something unrelated.
No.
No, that
No.
was for the
No.
blue people, because the blue people needed that to make their own.
They didn't
society.
need the pearl, Tyler.
No,
They
pearl
needed the
explained.
thing.
This is the
No,
problem with
because
movie. It
the
doesn't
thing makes
explain
more
anything.
pearls.
That was
It makes more pearls. That was confirmed.
also.
Yeah, we know it makes more pearls. They
That's
did.
no-
They had enough.
Here's the worst-
They had
here's
pearls.
here's
They
the worst
needed
part.
more
Here's the
pearls.
worst part.
So wait, no,
Yo,
wait.
shut the fuck
If
up
they
for 2
trade-
seconds.
If they traded it away, then why? Then they wouldn't be able to make more. So what
No,
the
they
fuck?
had pearls.
Hold on.
they
Here's,
did.
They needed more.
for 2 seconds.
Son of a
Here's
bitch.
the worst part about calling them pearls is that the blue people are called pearls.
That's also.
So you can't get.
No,
in
they
the
didn't
end,
have
Tyler,
more
in
pearls.
the end, it
no.
doesn't fucking matter.
They didn't have
My
more
problem,
pearls.
Okay,
my
no.
problem is,
They had.
Wait,
They didn't
shut up.
have enough pearls to make the
shut up.
thing
It
go.
doesn't matter.
Cameron
Okay.
Turner.
They just
What?
wanted.
Back to the first act when she finds the mousey. She says, "I remember learning about you in school." How the fuck she learned about
She
this
went,
creature
to
in
an, she
school?
went to an Ivy League school.
No, it doesn't matter.
Ivy League.
Fuck the Ivy League. No, but how she learned about this in school if the planet doesn't exist and there's no actual life there? How?
The planet. They.
Yeah,
No
they classified
advanced,
the whole
only
thing.
primitive life. They probably learned about the primitive life forms
They
there.
wouldn't. But why would the government even let people learn about this planet? if
There-
it's so
'Cause it was only
magnificent?
recently deleted.
It wasn't
No,
inhabited.
no,
it wasn't inhabited
recently.
planet.
30 years ago it was
Maybe
released.
we don't know how old Lemurian is.
She's under 30.
You don't know that.
She's fucking under 30.
You don't know future aging.
Yeah, she's definitely under
Yeah,
30.
she's definitely under 30.
No, okay, no.
You have no evidence to
All
say
right.
she's above it, other than it's
Damn
space
right
and
I
everyone
do.
has long lives.
No.
fuck you two.
No.
No,
There's
she's
no
under 30.
evidence she's under 30.
Okay.
That's a plot hole. That's a major fucking
So
plot
no,
hole.
but Daniel's trying to argue that the fucking pearl. They made a big deal about the guy grabbing a pearl from the fucking like thing.
Yeah, 'cause he
Like,
remembered
the
it.
last one.
He's like, this is the connection.
No.
That showed the connection between him
It
and the
wasn't- yeah,
princess.
it
He's
wasn't
like,
the last
He's
one.
like, I
Talk
understand
about-
this pearl is worth something. I'm taking it.
But if you're worried that it's the last one, and you know that the thing makes more, why not just make more?
No. What are you
Because
talking
they didn't know
about?
what- they didn't know
why
it
would they
was
want
useful.
that?
Like,
No, the people. He's talking about the people.
He's not talking about. Are you talking about the people?
I'm talking about Valerian.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why would Valerian make it? He doesn't know what it's used for.
Valerian G.
Valerian
There's
is
20
fucking-
megatons. There's 10
Valerian
times
just wanted
more
to
than
return it to
ship.
the government.
Yeah.
He's a soldier.
Oh,
He's a
He's
soldier. I
talking
follow
about that.
a
rules.
soldier.
No. Literally a fucking minute after, what is it? Bitch slapping the fucking.
The commander.
Commander. He, fucking Laura pulls him aside. He's like, we gotta give the fucking thing back. We can't. That's government property. I don't break the rules. As all he's been doing in this fucking movie is breaking rules.
Yeah, that's
Gets
pretty
ported.
stupid.
Oh, another favorite part is when the second in command guy, I don't know what his official
General.
sure, where he's like, I gotta get in this restricted file. It's like, what if he's dead? It's like, all right, I'll let you in.
I don't understand why they wouldn't let him go in the restricted files just right
Yeah,
away. Because when he
it-
takes the position,
Yeah,
that was
he was in
It's
charge.
against
He shouldn't.
It's against
he's
protocol.
gotta know
The
everything.
minister said no.
Best character, Minister.
Minister.
He did
Minister.
not want to be there.
I fucking hated
He
his
was
job.
never actually physically. Oh no, he was.
Oh, he
physically
was.
there.
Riano.
Bubbles.
Bubble.
It's just one bubble.
okay. So what else? Oh, so yeah, the commander, soldiers will always choose death over humiliation.
Suicide fucking pill.
And then I turned to Tyler like earlier in the movie. I'm like, I can't wait till these robot eyes turn red and they start killing everybody.
Well, yeah.
I said the same thing
I
to
feel,
Tyler.
like, I feel like 20 minutes in when they're like, oh, the commander programmed these himself. Why are they standing here?
We can't turn it off.
It's like, that's weird.
But no, what's great is the fucking three outside of like Central Command.
Just standing there, like we
Yeah.
can't turn them off, sir.
Yeah. No, the best part is when they fucking just light up everyone. Everyone dies.
yeah.
Except for the three main.
Yeah,
people.
no, except for the fucking
General,
the general
Asian guy,
and
like,
and
the
fucking
female.
Asian girl.
Okay.
At least he wasn't embarrassed.
So
saved him.
Could have been
in,
humiliated.
in the
Humiliated. They
So he
didn't-
killed
That's
everyone.
true. He got grooted at the end.
In the
Tied
cave.
up by the tree branches.
in the cave
You children.
when the robot starts shooting him up, right? And everyone starts shooting back. There was not that many robots. But then when Valerian comes in, he's fucking one-tapping these guys like nothing.
Exactly.
You're telling me that those fucking soldiers, the special forces people
Yeah,
out
they
there,
got wrecked.
didn't fucking hit any of them
Valerian
once?
shooting him upside down.
Yeah,
He's
under
fucking
should've-
robot
shooting
with a
him like this
pistol.
with a goddamn
What?
pistol.
They should have either A, had fucking more robots, or B, had fucking actually like made it a 50-50 battle that the robots won. Because like Tony just said, it fucking delegitimizes everything.
I didn't like the noise, the sound effects they used for the guns.
Just classic.
They were just
machine gun.
no. It was just like it was too quiet. It was just like pew pew
It's
pew
a-
pew
it's,
pew.
you know, like an actual laser.
They make-
No, it should be like
What the
pew,
fuck?
Lasers
Yeah,
are
fucking
fucking
fire. What the fucking like Han Solo?
yeah.
Wah!
Pew,
Wah!
They can't take everything from fucking Star Wars.
I just wanted. The best sound effect was the dartboard when he threw the
Ding.
knife at the one guy. I was like,
Yeah.
really? Really?
That was great. All right.
What's rating?
Now I just want to talk about it first. I want to do general reflections.
Overall
I'm-
reflection.
I'm very happy this movie was made because it's going out of the box for adaptations for sci-fi. That's what I'm happy about.
Have your turn.
Choosing a somewhat obscure French sci-fi graphic novel or whatever.
Polish.
It gives me hope for the future, maybe.
No.
Jake, wait your turn. Wait your fucking turn.
You know the budget on this
shut up.
movie?
You got 15 more seconds.
Gives me hope for the future. Possible adaptation, film adaptation for Dune, or maybe Neuromancer.
All right, time's up.
Forever War.
Tony, 30 seconds. Go.
I liked it. I'm hoping to see more Valerian in the future.
See, I'm just so happy this movie was
It's
made.
his turn.
It is it's like a gateway drug to future good movies to come.
Thank you.
All right. I went in with mild expectations. I came out with mild results.
And a boner.
It was. There was only
Carried the
one swimsuit scene in the movie. I also don't understand
That's
why she
enough.
put on that little white robe over it. I don't know what that was supposed to accomplish, but you know, whatever.
Back to your fucking
It was okay. I would not be surprised if there were no more Valerian movies in the future. This is the end of it. The Vuku, as I refer to it as.
Alright.
And yeah,
My turn.
Yes.
All right.
Saving Jake for the
If this movie was at half the budget it is at, it's at 180. If it was at 90, then I would have said the movie was okay. It did a lot with the special effect budget it had. It did a lot of things well. The acting, because you're going so hard at special effects, you can't put as much energy into writing and other shit because you're at 90. But at 180, this movie is fucking god awful, and it's gonna flop so bad, it's gonna kill sci-fi. It's gonna kill independent sci-fi for fucking at least 5 years, because they're gonna look back at this and look at what a big flop this movie was. This is literally a fucking career ender.
No, that's false.
All right,
Hey,
John,
you had your
John,
opinion.
John.
I went into this mild expectations, and then I left and I hated it, like, beyond everything.
Hated it
Hey,
beyond.
hey,
The
hey!
characters
John's turn.
were awful. Just awful. All of them. Not all of them. Most of them. The visuals were the only redeeming thing. Thank you. The visuals were the only redeeming thing about this, and they were okay at best. The world building was annoying to me. There's just too much you're supposed to assume, and I get that you don't want to over-explain everything. I understand that, but no, you did it completely wrong, and I hate it.
Good job, John. Good job.
That was the
So,
most cinematic.
So this movie,
Put it back.
I came in with pretty low expectations. It's been advertised the shit out of. So this movie is definitely not going to be able to make its budget back. No one has interest in this movie
China.
except for this team. No, it's not even Chinese people.
You saw the
They're
flag.
not
Hey,
the robots.
saw the
everyone else
flag.
shut up. Let Jake
Okay.
fucking talk.
You saw
So-
the flag.
The budget, so it's the projected budget it probably had is like 320 with advertising. Is how much was spent on this movie. It's not going to make that back at all. This movie will definitely not see any sequel. Fuck off. And then
Screaming is now open.
so yeah, no, this movie was awful. I did not enjoy it at all. Characters were awful. The concept was okay. I'm okay with an obscure thing to draw from, but I don't think you should spend 180 million on something so obscure, because people aren't going to come out and see it. Like,
I didn't spend
this is
anything.
the
ticket.
year of the fucking sequel, where every movie is a fucking sequel.
Daddy's home too.
I'm just
So
Pitch Perfect 3.
I mean, like, you probably shouldn't have released this in the summer. You might have done better.
I don't know,
Especially
this is-
matching up
what-
with
When
Dunkirk.
else would it fit though, Jake?
I mean, I prefer like when it's slower.
earlier
probably.
in the summer.
When it's
Yeah, I mean,
slower.
Just Wonder Woman.
Like maybe like a September? Like,
Yeah, September. When it's
But-
like slower, because like it's not going to be able to match up with anything.
When September.
And then, yeah, this movie definitely killed sci-fi. Like,
It
okay.
killed
And I
sci-fi.
also hate that he's saying that it's a new take. It's not a new
It's
take.
not a new take.
It's definitely.
To get
I
it.
can see
Ratings?
its
It's a
fucking
gateway.
influences
Take in
on
what
its
regards?
sleeves.
Are we
I didn't
doing
think-
are
What?
we doing ratings?
No,
or,
okay,
Yes.
I can't.
I said we do
Ratings,
some open
ratings.
screaming at each other.
It's good. Okay.
Fuck you, Daniel.
Shut up, Jake. You hate sci-fi.
What are you
I
talking
do like
about?
sci-
We like good sci-fi.
I like
Not
Star
shit
Wars.
Sci-fi.
Star Wars. I think it's Star Wars. I'm a real big sci-fi fan.
I like Star Wars because it gets sci-fi right. It takes influences from the past and is able to merge them together to make a good movie.
Way.
I say it's all just ripped off Dune.
Dune. 2001.
He who controls the pearls controls the galaxy.
Well, like every single sci-fi movie is from, yeah, you can trace it back to some obscure fucking French comic, because you're like, oh, Blade Runner's just a copy of heavy metal. Like, fuck you, man.
What?
Fucking heavy metal doesn't look anything like Blade Runner. I understand.
No, we
He
agree.
took.
We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this movie. See Blade Runner.
Oh, that is very true.
Yeah.
All right.
That's coming
Yeah,
soon.
Alright.
we're talking about Blade. Okay, I agree. Ridley Scott.
Not now.
Shut. Stop.
Blade Runner.
Harrison
All right.
Ford isn't an android.
I'm just excited for the Dune remake coming down the corner now, since Valerian
If
opened the
you-
floodgates.
I'd be okay with the Dune remake.
Dune, Forever War.
I don't
Wait,
want
wait.
Okay. I also think this director should stay. This director has made
Director
movies good.
Krennic.
And he
He
didn't
did,
really do a good job at
Fifth
can't
Element?
tell.
He did Lucy.
Fifth Element was.
I
the
can't
Lucio.
tell
Yeah.
if these actors are just bad or if it's just like the director not giving them enough direction.
Oh no, the Valerian
She
actor
went
shit.
up.
I
She
don't
went
like
up from Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
So
What?
she has
Okay.
that going
But Daniel, how much money do you think this movie's gonna make?
I don't
for her.
know.
Not enough.
Not enough to make
Enough.
anything
It's like
happen.
Ghostbusters.
Enough.
It's gonna flop. It's
You
basically
don't-
a 360.
They advertised it so heavily that no one wants to see it now.
See, they said they already made their money back.
How?
Oh.
What? It just
The
came
Big
out.
Sick.
Big Sick.
Can't.
You want to talk about the Big Sick?
Fucking
we just do
hate the Big
ratings?
Sick.
Yeah, okay, so I'll give this 8 future Dune remakes out of 10 sci-fi classics.
Rips this movie apart. Red Letter Media is gonna rip this movie apart.
Okay.
boy,
Red Letter Me is gonna be like, I love this movie. It was not a Disney movie.
Moving on.
I give this movie a solid. Give it a solid 5 Laura Croft bathing suit scenes out of I don't know where the name is. It's
5 out of what?
5 out of say give this solid 5 out of 6. 6 gizmo shit mice.
I agree with Tyler.
I give-
I can see it how's mediocre.
I give this movie 4 pretty butterflies out of 10 autistic fishermen.
Below average. I'll go. I'll give this.
She just screams
3
at him.
I'll give this 3 John Carters out of 10 Marcy's moms.
Oh my god.
No, Jake. No.
Those are
John
true
Carter.
sci-fi.
No.
That's the sci-fi I enjoy.
Those open the floodgates.
Real classics. Real classic I enjoy.
Planet-
Real.
Planet 51.
I'm a real fan of the obscure sci-fi classics like Star Wars.
Mars needs moms.
Mars needs
Give this
moms.
movie 1 pearl out of all the endless fucking pearls
Oh.
that fucking mousy
Oh.
character makes.
Oh, that's a lot.
Alright, I gave it 2 fusion missiles out of 11.
Damn.
God save our
God
souls.
save our souls.
Holy dudes.
See ya. Doom.